Welcome to Legacy of Leaders on Buzz TV. I'm Jack Sears, your host. Each time we get together, we visit with leaders who are making a difference in their business, community, and to improve the quality of life that we live in. And today we have as a special guest, Brian Underdahl with Nuvo Capital Partners.
Thanks,
Brian,
Jack.
welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
So tell us about your company.
Sure. So Nuvo Capital is a commercial real estate investment company. We specialize primarily in multifamily buildings, apartment complexes. We partner with our investment partners to identify properties that need a little bit of TLC, that maybe haven't been worked on, have roofs that need to be repaired, or maybe the units haven't been touched in decades, and we bring them back up to speed and try to provide quality, affordable living that hopefully the people that are living there can be proud to call home.
How long have you been doing this kind of work?
I've been doing this for about 6 years now.
Okay.
Nuvo Capital, though, we actually just started here in Jacksonville recently with a couple of my partners that have been in the industry for a long time as well. So we're under a new umbrella, but it's nothing new to us.
As a new startup, I'm sure that requires a level of leadership on your part and your partners.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a moment.
Sure.
What have been the challenges that you guys have faced or you faced in getting going?
Gosh, there's so many. It seems like every day that you start, if you have a startup, everybody's working their tails off all day, every day. Everyone wears a lot of hats. So even if you have a role, mine being chief analytics officer, but any given day I could be doing something with legal or whatever it may be. So it's really, the leadership portion of it, it's everyone kind of has to assume that role when you have a startup and take the reins and don't ask anyone to do anything that you're not willing to do yourself.
Oh, that's a great, that's a great philosophy. Don't ask anyone to do anything that you're not willing to do yourself.
Yeah.
So what's the unique value proposition that your company brings to this work that others may not have?
Sure, that's a good question. So, over the last few years, there's been a number, the level of competition in this space has really grown. And we take an approach of authenticity and transparency with our investors that essentially allows them to be partners with us. And in a world where things are just becoming more and more commoditized, I think that the value of relationships and trust are just have never been more valuable, basically. And so we try to take that approach with our investors, with everyone that we partner with, really, to just really be transparent and make sure that we're all on the same page. We don't feel like our business or life in general is a zero-sum game. For us to win, somebody else doesn't have to lose, and so we really try to work with everyone on that level to where what's the win-win solution for all of us involved.
What a great business model. We need more of that kind of business in this community. So, going forward, what are the goals for the company?
Goals. Well, we have our own financial goals, but without getting into the details of those targets, we really want to grow in the Southeast. We are very strategic with the properties that we work on, but the real overarching goal is to improve the communities that we're serving. Take properties that are in disrepair and bring them up to speed and provide a better living conditions for the people that are there.
I hear from a lot of leaders that having balance in their life is important. How do you keep balance in your life? What are some things that you do outside of work?
Yeah, that's a fun one. Let's see, golf is probably my favorite thing. If I could, I would be on the golf course all day. I also have a 4-year-old daughter, and so spending time with her is really, if I'm not working, that's what I'd like to do, hanging out with my wife and daughter.
Okay. Well, if you were coaching a brand new leader, what are the salient qualities of leadership would you advise them on in the time that we have left?
Sure. There's honor, integrity are some major virtues there. Again, not asking someone to do something that you're not willing to do yourself, and really trying to, while you're achieving your own goals, try to lift up the ones around you to help them achieve their goals too. I think that I've had that happen for me personally, where I really, in fact, my partner Stuart Keller is one of them that's enabled me to to achieve my goals as well.
Great. Hey, that is excellent food for thought, and that's a great way to leave our time that we have together here. So thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that's
it.
good. So that's a wrap, folks, for this edition of Legacy of Leaders. I'm Jack Sears, your host. To learn more about Nuvo Capital Partners, to watch this interview and many other interviews, please visit us on iwannabuzz.com. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.